What is going on? See, if you are undisciplined and you want to be successful, lock in on this whole YouTube video, man. If you're undisciplined and you want to be successful, bro, you have to understand something. You have to understand that there's no cheat code. There's no hack. There's no I wouldn't say there's no meta, but there's just nobody's going to do it for you. Like, you could have the meta, you could have the blueprint, you could have the cheat codes to success. You could have everything. You could have the whole thing mapped out to you. It doesn't matter. Because if you don't have the discipline, if you don't have the grit, you don't have the drive to make all of your plans, put all your plans into execution, it doesn't even matter. Somebody could give you the whole blueprint of how to become a millionaire. You do this, then you meet this person, and you go here, then you do this, and you wake up at 5 a.m. and then you hit the gym, and then you go here and you network with these people at this time, and then you go to this networking event, and you go and you reach out to this person, and then you go and do this cold call, you make this sale, and you go and you build this project, you present it to this employer, and then you make this tool for this business, and you do this, and you work these late hours, and you do these. You get what I'm trying to say. They could give you all of these steps and guarantee you that you'd make $100 million at the end. Not even $100 million. And a lot of people wouldn't do it because they would see how many things that they have to do on that list. They would see how much they have to give up to acquire everything that they say they want. Those hundreds of millions of dollars, they would see, oh, this guy has to not go to a party for the next 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. And they'll be like, this is too much for me. This is overboard for me, man. This is too much for me. This is way too much for me. I got to sacrifice 8 weekends in a row. I can't party for 8 weekends in the summertime. That's a little bit too much for me, man. You're telling me I got to make this many YouTube videos so I can hit 1,000 subs? Tell me I gotta spend this many hours behind the camera until I could get monetized? You must have lost your mind, bro. You must have lost your mind. See, a lot of people wouldn't be able to give up that much. A lot of people would think waking up at 5, 6 a.m. is overboard. So what you have to understand, if you are undisciplined and want to be successful, you got to understand that way of thinking is an oxymoron. It's an oxymoron because there's no way you can be successful without discipline. There's no way that you can get the things that you want out of life without discipline. There's no way you can, bro. There's no way you can. The only way you get the things out of life that you want, the only way that you get the millions of dollars that you say that you really want, the only way that you get these things is by doing without. Is by waking up early. Is by doing the better habits on a day-to-day basis. Waking up early, working on the business, then hitting the gym. That's all. Gym and work. I promise. Gym and work on your craft. That's all you have to do. It's that simple. It's really that simple. I would make this video longer, but it's really that simple. I'm gonna ramble a little bit more, but it's really all there is to it. You see, the reason why you will beat everybody in life isn't by being the most talented. It's not by being the most gifted. It's not even being the most naturally well-spoken. It's by literally outworking everybody. Outwork everybody. Outwork the person to the left of you. Outwork the person to the right of you. Find it. And maybe you have to think about some traumatic situation that you went through in the past to give you that grit, that drive to outwork everybody around you. But you got to do it. You got to find something, bro. Or sis, you got to find something that's going to make you want to outwork the people to the left of you and to the right of you. You got to find something. You have to. Maybe you have to think about what they said about you. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe you have to think about that. You have to think about what they said about you and how that made you feel. Maybe that'll make you wake up at 5 a.m. Maybe that'll make you work on the business for 1 more hour. Just maybe. Maybe that'll make you record another YouTube video and get behind the camera and look stupid. Maybe that'll make you start the YouTube channel instead of worrying about what your hometown friends or family members might think of you, and they might think it's cringe and etc. etc. Maybe that'll make you stop going out to parties till 2, 3 a.m. at night, knowing that you've proven everybody right. You know, every time you hit that party, every time you go out to that club, and you stay out till 4 a.m. and you're not really celebrating anything, you're just there just to be there. You know, every time you do that, you prove them right. You prove them right. What they said about you was right. It's just food for thought, man. But I don't want to ramble too much, man. I don't want to get you know, too sidetracked in this video. But if you're undisciplined and want to be successful, just understand that way of thinking it's contradictory. You can't. You won't be, literally, if you don't have some discipline in your life, you will not reach the level of success that you want. Discipline is the key, bro. You got to stay away from those parties. You got to stay away from, you know, those friends that don't want the best for you. You got to stay away from all the junk and just lock in, bro. And just lock in. It's that simple. It's that simple. But hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.